quite a lot of spiders.
Gift tax.
Pasha.
Pasha's actually forced out of bottom lane entirely. Mid. He's in some trouble here.
Very close there, indeed, with that Astral. They set him up for an easy first blood, coming a little too close to the tower.
Daytime, so it should be able to give Solo a lot of the opportunity to get those glimpses off in later stages. Bottom, Crystallized, like I was mentioning, Pasha got kind of forced out from the Roger rotations, and Crystallized is now picked up on. Now Pasha's in trouble.
Indeed, making a bit of a go. He's got the Spike Carapace, turns around with the stun. Quick Shikuchi from Crystallized, jukes it out, and he'll continue to beat down onto Pasha. Roger as well with the chase down. One more touch will do it. Pasha, can he keep himself alive? He cannot. Roger has the burrow strike back up, goes in for the kill. Same time though, Lil actually able to bring down General on that top lane. Mid lane, Dendi falling low. Quick Shackle, pulling back, no one. And chasing him down, so he'll escape. So this top lane, we didn't get to see it. He'll be able to get himself back down the mid lane and back to safety.
Solo still had one charges too. I think he would have been okay, but yeah, I think Roger noticed that there's a ward there from that movement though, because when he was harassing Solo on the high ground there, I saw Seneko pinging that area non-stop. So I think that ward that
high up top. Roger coming in with a quick burrow strike. They didn't expect that one, VP, for the SK to sort of go from chasing down the disruptor in the mid lane to wrap around on the top. Roger may pay of his life, comes back in with the burrow strike. General is there to back him up with the chakra, and they're bringing Ramses down low. The spiders continue to chase, but Roger, he's got the sandstorm. Lil comes in, one more decay will do it, does manage to find the SK kill. General may be in trouble as well, actually. They've got that tombstone down, Thunderstrike as well with a vision. It's just a level 1 glimpse. Solo can get himself in range. There we have it, peels him back into the field. Oh, times it perfectly as well, so there's no timber chain. The timing there on the glimpse, the same time as the chain came out, so there was no escape for General.
VP's invading so hard up top. Look at this, even Pasha does has Arcane Boots, has level 6.
He's ready to come in with that Vendetta hit. Roger, is he going to expect it? Horizon in with the decay, Sandstorm as well, but Sentry's popped down. Got the vision, Thunderstrike's out onto it.
Under attack.
Quite close enough. Roger coming back in with the burrow strike. We'll get the deny on the D-ward. He says, you want that, you're not having it.
Nice play there.
Stops them from getting that extra bit of gold. Again out, but as you say, VP starting to make big movements as a team. Look at the rise of General. General did not expect Pasha to be still up there. I mean, I guess he didn't expect him to be up there at all. Straight away, but I don't think we've really seen people do this combo before in competitive.
Don't think so too much, no. So bottom, though, you know, if you look at the last hits, though, it's not like Navi's out of it by any means. It's 5-2 in kills, but they are farming very well in their lanes. Crystallized has been left alone for the majority of this. And
yeah, Dandy's been doing really nicely as well.
Yeah.
He's up there, very high in the CS.
So
the cores are going to be big. VP's game plan, I mean, it was always expected that theirs was going to come online a little earlier. And we'll see how Navi can react to it. They're trying to make it go in on bottom, so they could just holding this man back, trying to get the space for the tower. But Lil also able to get the deny, as well as VP getting that kill. So VP getting the most out of that. Tower's still down at the end of the day, but they make sure that they can still find a good trade for it.
Crystallized is going for solo bottom. He's trying to go for the solo kill here. He might be able to just get him too.
They're trying to hold him back at the kinetic field. Solo, can he get himself out? He cannot. Crystallized quick with the time lapse as well, will escape. Navi starting to get some kills of their own, and this is all the plan. Just make the space in peace
top tower
for
is
his half of the
getting
jungle.
Yeah, it's a nice game for Crystallized until the level 6 comes out for Disruptor, and if he's not getting stalked by Nyx Assassin,
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Found an opening straight onto the spider. Oh no, the shackles onto the spiders. There was a lot of them there. Neko couldn't quite find the grab, and with that, there's no setup for General to get any.
And now VP, they're trying to get aggressive on mid.
Neko, he's got to back up.
They're actually stalking for Dendi. They're warding the Ancients as well, so they're trying to find this TA.
Oh, Seneko.
Seneko's just getting ran down.
Yeah, one more touch might do it. They've got the trap slow to hold him back. Pasha solo Lil. They're surrounding Seneko. They'll take down one. Pasha with the patience again, not revealing himself, ready to turn and fight for more. Roger tries to go with the burrow strike. The tombstone is down. Dendi's there as well. Looking towards Solo. He'll take down the disruptor. Crystallized turning up the fight as well. Navi looking to turn this one. Pasha falling low. The physical from Dendi's enough to get the kill. Double kill for Dendi on the TA. Lil trying to get himself out. No one's going to be left behind. The setup is there for Dendi to pick up the triple. Navi this time ready to hit back at their own tower.
Quick responses from Navi. They had Dendi in the area. Everybody else started kicking in. VP, I thought no one actually had his ulti skilled up because he was just hitting so many times, and I was like, okay, he's starting to build up the int, but no level 8, so he doesn't have that ready there.
It all got a little bit awkward there for VP. I mean, that you saw they get the Shaman kill. You know that they want to look around.
Look at their heroes. It's like, who really shoves the lanes out on the side of VP? To make space for this Nyx Assassin. It's really tough. It's really kind of obvious they are making top.
Coming in full force onto General. That will come in the middle. Also be able to farm up the wards. Word drop. Nice and Echo. Down, but again, Navi having to pay the price for that sort of push.
Yep. Solo, look for Roger. He's got the ulti as well.
Oh, he's got the catch indeed. Setting up for Pasha, comes in with the follow through stun. Roger, got the stick charges. Does have the sandstorm. He's going to have burst right back up in a second. Oh, not quite soon enough. Right click from Solo seals the deal. Roger's out. And Dendi, I believe has he got the completed Deso on its way out?
It is done already. Very good timing.
Down towards the mid lane though. They've got the grab.
Oh, and a tombstone.
Indeed, that's more money in the bank for Navi. I'll take that as well, says General.
See General's build.
It's
Crimson Guard and stuff like that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
alright.
I think OD is the bigger problem though, like for the
Sure, I mean the Timber Saw's already pretty strong against
mid lane.
See? Solo again making the plays. On a quick grabs on this disruptor, setting up easy kills for VP.
It's really up to Solo and Pasha just to make the plays for his team because everybody else is just kind of these idle farmers and Undying just kind of walks in and has the play happen from them. Rush isn't gonna be on the menu anymore. Ramsey did threaten it. And then he has taken the attack speed, so not plus Sonic Traps. He will we'll see if he takes the damage later on because the level 10 one attack speed's much better, but the level 15 one we have seen the traps come into fruition.
I was seeing as well there, one thing that's going to be really nice about the traps these games is you put them by a tower, it makes it pretty much impossible for the Brood to push. Anytime he tries to push with the Broodling, if the trap hits him, it's going to kill all the Broodlings.
They have extremely high magic resist.
Is it enough? I saw a few die in the pit there.
Because it's a 350 magic right now, and the Spiderlings have 250 health with 50% magic resist, so
it's going to be close.
Top, they find Dendi.
Get grabbed in, Tombstone down as well, he'll turn, he'll try and fight and take Solo with him. Quick save from no one, we'll make sure that VP lose nothing for that.
They're going right into the pit.
Yeah, this is
behind. There's activated by the Brood.
Blink Dagger's there on Sankey. Now the question is if he can come over in time and do some incredible play. But VP, and he may be able to. VP don't necessarily take this the quickest. Sure, they can take it safe with their spider, but it's not. They've got to back away. Crystallize on the side, that's what he picked up on. He's going to pay with his life though. Quick Sanity's eclipse from no one. So the Crystallizer's play there is not the best. Using his life for a support. Not the trade that they wanted, and they can't get these trades to
Radiant's bottom tower.
No one's suddenly catching back up. He was a little bit behind after that misplay. They sort of went for as a team in the mid lane earlier, but now he's second highest in the net worth, and he is going to be punching. Dragon Lance ready to get shipped out to him.
Yeah, he's very close to that Hurricane Pike. And then Blink was already finished on Pasha, but this is what I was mentioning before. It's a little bit awkward because now Pasha has to be that lane pusher. You see him in bottom lane pushing out as a Nyx assassin, so they're like, okay, Nyx is on the map. They feel a lot safer when they're playing like this as Navi. So they do have to watch out for what he does. Whenever he disappears off the map, they have to feel very threatened.
Oh, look up top. They want to make a catch. They can go for the easier ones, grabbing in Roger, dragging him back. Towards General as well. General is out there with the Timber Chain. Navi coming in mass numbers. They have 4 heroes ready to return fight.
So is VP though. Pasha's up top too.
Yeah, Navi have got to be careful about getting caught out again. Pasha looking to close. They have the glimpse. They can catch one of these. They'll look towards Dendi. They'll get him just on the tip of the glimpse. Back into the kinetic field. Solo again. He may pay with his life, but he is absolutely making the trades that are worth it. They even dropped the Serpent Walls for Solo, but Solo, he may even get out. Surely they can't save him. No, he will go down. But again, the rest of Navi are held back, and Solo...
Damage crystallizes there.
18 minutes in. Less than a 1k lead for Navi. Lane, Pasha, quick with the blink jump in. They've got the setup onto General. Here's the hood. He's going to be held in place. He's looking to be in quite a bit of trouble. Can this man get out? He's got no mana for the Timber Chain. And again, lo and behold, it's Solo that's there with the glimpse, dragging General back. VP claim another.
I don't think Navi can fight for the next 60 seconds now either. He has 44 instolen. So they're going to go for some split push.
And he's going to have Sanity's Eclipse back up to 20. You've got to stay away from that man for, say, a minute.
So other nice little interaction that we didn't say is with Undying and OD, you always have mana to spam solar when you're pushing, so you have a lot more sustain.
Best of luck, really, to the Shadow Shaman in these fights now. If that spider sees you.
Navi is smoked up, it looks like it's going to be Solo.
That's the one. Solo will take it for the team. CP will Ramsey says that there's no way. They're only getting solo. They want to get something bigger. And they are looking to make an aggressive play here as they wrap around into VP's health. They know that they've got the numbers. Oh, the spike carapace though, turning up onto Crystallize with the sanity. Don't get him. Roger comes in with the epicenter onto two. The defensive Astral buying some time. Ramsey just pops the BKB, turns towards Roger. General will get out of there, but again, this is Navi trying to force some sort of a play. I mean, they get past you, but it costs them their carry's life. I mean, again, that was just beautiful setup. There was the spike carapace onto the Shikuchi with that sentry down, setting up the instant stun onto Crystallize. And there was no escape route for that Weaver then.
Yep, perfectly executed by Pasha there. Bottom now though, they're looking to try to get aggressive here on no one.
They need something big, Navi. This could be it. He's got that Hurricane Pipe. He's jumping himself back. They're actually going to turn towards a different target. They found Lil on the side. It's an easier one. No one's actually heading forward into the midst of this one. I mean, Navi, even though they have the numbers, they're scared. And understandably so. This OD is very, very large. And Ramsey's no one. Quickly dispatch of Seneko. Left behind on the sidelines.
Yeah, VP's gonna know there's a ward up there now too, just because of the invasion.
VP back into the pit as well. Don't have any TA traps in there at the moment, so Navi maybe unaware of this. Dendy's trying to push in this bottom lane. Pasha's got eyes on him. And oh no, Dendy's trying for the TP. Pasha says, no sir, you're staying down here. Quick with the stun, gets himself away. That's going to mean it's very hard for Dendy to get this fight. Roger though still decides to jump in. A sentry's down. And that's the SK gone. With the Thunderstrike onto General, he's got to be careful of any sort of catch play the Solo wants to go for. He does have Glimpse and the Static Storm. He has all the catch in the world. He tries to get out with the Timber Chain. It's not going to happen. He does have the Ghost Scepter, but a further stun from Pasha holds him in place. Do they have the damage with the Hurricane Pike? Those orbs flying through. Global range with that Hurricane Pike. No doubt about that at all. And indeed with that kill going on, VP find the space. Rosham, Ramses, Aegis up top. Again, let's see if he can get out of this one. He cannot. So Navi, this time with their own sentry play, will find something. They'll actually look towards Lil. Can they get anything more out of this with the Serpent Ward's down as well? Lil taking a lot of damage. He's got the Soul Repeal. Crystallize. Does want to chase, but it's ever so hard with Ramses there. Make sure the Lil will get out. So they do catch that pesky Nyx assassin.
That was pretty funny though. They throw a scan, and that's why Pasha went there, because the scan hits on the heroes up in the top. Traps all along the line.
It is a pretty crazy amount of damage. Yeah. For sure, mid lane. General jumps in.
We've seen this before.
Control. Damage. I mean, he's been at the point where it's quite a bit of an issue.
Still got Glimpse.
That's so much catch. Look at that. The orbs as well, changing direction as he gets Glimpse back. It's brilliant.
And this is what we talked about, is the Timbersaw versus OD matchup. It's so hard to play Timber in this game. Like, you see his itemization, he's like, I don't know what to get. He's got a hood, he's got a Vanguard, bottom lane.
Roger.
Bye-bye, Roger.
Radiant's
No,
bottom
take
tower
the kill. Leave that Astral damage. The OD.
Monster kill already for no one. 9-1 and 6.
I mean, this game is looking to be becoming very hard for Navi. Sure, it's just a 1k lead that VP have, but the way that they're playing, making these moves, it's going to be very hard for Navi to come back into it. Dendy's doing his best, though. You've got to give credit to him. He's constantly finding the space to push out these lanes. He's keeping himself safe for the most part of it, and he's closing in on the BKB.
He just keeps throwing traps down and killing the wave there a bit. But the rest of Navi, they do port bottom. They are trying to set up here. All of VP is at the ready, though.
I mean, like, because he didn't got that creep where they do have this push. I mean, sure, it doesn't really matter for the tier 1, but maybe that they can try for a tier 2 as well. They've got the Glimpse. Again, Solo quick with the setup. The stun's there, holding back General. And when will this man stop making plays like this? I don't think anytime soon. Solo's Disruptor may become a thing that we don't get to enjoy that much more in this tournament if he continues to play as he is. This game is
Dire has secured their structures.
very scared of going against it. Bottom lane. Oh, there's the jump in. Stun, but Roger, he kind of has to back out. Got the Glimpse back onto him. He's trying to get out of there. Ramses has been turned upon by Dendy, but now Ramses, he just pops the BKB and he chases down Dendy himself. He's forcing this TA back. They've got the Thunderstrike down. Dendy continuing to try and run himself away, but the refraction's gone off. VP claim another life. Seneko turns with a quick hex onto Solo, but they're not even going to kill Solo this time. Ramses just continues to chase him, grabs the double kill. And VP's power and aggression really coming together at a point where it seems that Navi are struggling to keep up with it. Crystallize, find Solo. Now VP know where that man is. Got General coming back in. But without the disruptor, they need to back up. Ramses trying to keep himself alive with the lifesteal. He's got the Aegis. Pasha turns. Find the stun on Crystallize, in fact, with that mana burn, Crystallize low on the mana, all the stick charges, allowing him just enough to Shikuchi away. So he'll get out, Roger. Being held in place by the Astral, Lil, Ramsey, and Pasha ready to surround him. And they will burst him down. Roger gone as well.
That was like the key fight for Navi to try to win too, because the OD ported top to fight the Weaver. Weaver actually had to use the BKB defensively to try to save himself versus no one. But that's a 4v4 kind of in a way for Navi. They tried to get an advantage, but missing out on General's damage and just unable to deal with this Broodmother. Now we have a full nullifier finished up on Ramsey.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, that's
going to be great for us.
Yeah, this is the thing. Denny's still not quite got his BKB, but when he does, if he's not quick with it, it may not even matter.
It's going to be great versus the BKBs. It's going to be incredibly good versus the Ghost Scepter on Sineko, as well as the Ghost Scepter on Timber.
You can't come near this tower, Sineko. No, sir. He's tried to go for a bit of a deep push with the shock damage, but VP at this stage looking to just absolutely handle
Radiant's
Navi.
middle tower may need a
27
hand.
minutes, 5k lead. It's racking up quicker and quicker, and now they're looking for the high ground. There's the jump, no one he's found. And Roger hiding in the tree line. Pasha comes in, perfect time for the following stun, and that's the sanctuary down. Navi now 2 members down. Very few ways they can go about trying to hold this.
Dire's bottom tower is in turmoil.
Feeling very confident.
It's getting pretty out of hand here.
He's got to complete a Shiva's Guard as well. This is VP at their finest. They look towards Crystallize. He pops the BKB, looks towards Ramses, but Ramses with his own BKB and ult, heals back up to full, turns towards Dendy. There's the nullifier, setting up for the glimpse back. They've got the control. Dendy's down, Sanity's Eclipse is dropped, and Dendy now for a full minute.
That was the fresh BKB delivered by Dendy too, and he just gets nullified and keeps popping.
I think at this point, Navi are going to rely on VP making some very heavy mistakes, but VP do not look like they turned up to make any sort of mistakes at all today with this sort of performance. They'll get the full set of racks down bottom. Easy lane for VP to clean up.
And look at this, everyone's full man on the side of VP. So
And they're ready to
keep
go
going.
back in. They are indeed. That aura from no one doing absolutely everything. They've got the lockdown onto the Weaver. He can't even Shikuchi away. Crystallize is gone. The supports do nothing. The cores do nothing of Navi now.
I think that might just be the game, to be honest. There's still like outer two towers, but it's looking like Navi just can't take fights into this VP lineup.
Not at all.
Everybody on VP is full health.
Get the captain. Oh wait, no, Rams the captain. You never know. They're both strong. Jump in, no one. General, the Ghost Scepter. Wards are down. It's the health of the tier 3 tower.
Got the tombstone with the wards.
VP, I mean, they know that there's no need to rush this. They can take this as safe and calculated as they want.
Yeah, bottom lane will push in naturally. Dendy does have traps all set up though, so he can kill the waves pretty quickly with those. Since I think he is level 18, so that this trap damage is quite high.
That's a lot.
Yeah, look at him setting them up all over the place here.
The sentry down. Be able to clean up these traps. Well, now Pasha sees Roger, jumps in, Sanity's Eclipse is down, so is the Sentry. Roger's gone, no one moving across the sidelines. Dendy trying to hold him off, but at this stage, Dendy does not have the damage to cut through the armor of this OD with the Shiva's Guard. They have to glimpse back onto Sineko. Sineko goes for a shackle, but the Arcane Orb's already out. Sineko's down, Navi lose 2. No one just blinking in aggressively. He knows he can. There's no way that Navi punished this to stun. Won't miss, so Dendy able to blink back. BKB popped by Crystallize. He'll look towards Ramses, but he's really doing no damage at all with the evasion from the butterfly.
That was it for Dire.
Ramses pretty much invincible, and no one's just moving him for the big kills. Their tap out is too much for Navi now. GG is called. Virtus.pro take game 1, and what a treat it is to see VP when they play like this. There's no flaws at all. They had a plan, they pulled it off, and they definitely.
For the Omni Knight and the Razor, because you can steal static link back, you can become your own Omni too. So I think that's the idea.
Pasha pulled the creep wave all the way there, so Raja's trying to get as much as he can to make sure the wave doesn't get fully denied, but that's gonna hurt the Morphling. It's gonna hurt the Morphling quite a lot. Raja's trying to salvage it, but Look at the damage.
I mean, Mystic Snake and
Oh my
Decay
god,
is
he's dead?
well played indeed from no one. He's over the moon with Lil making that
Well,
sort of a wow.
To be honest, it's a
That
really
is-
hard lane for Navi because if they stand together,
9 out of 10 times Dendy is going to have Seneko by his side in that mid lane, so pick the two heroes that can abuse this dual lane mid meta.
General, bottom, getting some heavy harassment from Solo. Might go down here, has the salve. Plastic, though. Basically pulling the wave behind his tower and farming it there. So Omni Knight's getting free farm versus a Morphling. And the mid lane as well. Medusa free farming. So Navi, now the adjustment team made. Roger's starting to go bottom. He wants to try to help General out. Trying to make Ramses go over aggressive here.
Getting a heavy static link though. I mean, Ramses is going to take all the damage. General's trying to fight this, but there's a lot of right click on this Razor with the back of a Solo locking him down in the kinetic field. General's falling low and he's falling down. That's one down. And I mean, I guess you sort of see the intention from Navi there. They were hoping the battery assault would be enough, but that was a bit of wishful thinking that gets heavily punished, as you cannot make that sort of play. They've got to stop those sort of kills going away on those lanes.
General looking for Solo. Solo already has boots. He's able to just outrun the clockwork. Seneko gets the grab though.
Okay, this
There we
move
go.
was the shower. That is going to catch VP off guard. Navi should be able to get themselves on the board here. Solo trying with some sweet jukes. But it's not going to work out. He goes down. So Navi, shield on the courier coming out literally at the last moment. Let's see what they can do mid. They didn't get the courier. Maybe they can get the kill. Iron to no one. He's low on the mana. They've got the shackles. They've got the control. Dendy comes in. Navi get the Medusa kill.
Wow.
Very, very nice for Navi.
That was really nice. Yeah. I thought the VP was going to back up, but that was like, I guess they maybe because the courier was spotted, they were like, okay, they're not going to walk through, but yeah, Navi. Much needed kills coming out.
Yeah, it's a big one as well. They have to keep this Medusa behind. They cannot let no one get the same sort of farm as he can get one. Oh no, Dendy comes back in close in a soul rip stage. He's the highest in CS at the moment. Bottom lane, CP coming in from Roger as he has his eyes towards Ramses. Ramses, quite a bit of right click stolen there. 73 at the moment and live with the wraparound. Roger has to be careful. Does have the scorch surf and with the movement speed. I mean, I say it should be fine. Lil looking to get very aggressive here, keeping Roger in general pushed back away from this tier 1.
I love the new animation of the DD. Look at that. They're actually looking for Roger
It's
here.
terrifying. I mean, Solo's got the catch, got the glimpse into the field. They bring 3 heroes in. They surround the Doom and Roger is gone. Ramses now on a killing spree. Lil and Solo survive. The aggression from VP that we saw in game 1 coming into game 2 once again.
7 minutes in and they already have a ward on that high ground by the tier 2. So they want Ramses down here. There's a rotation coming in from the Doom from behind. General is level 5 now with phase boots, so they do have the way to close the gap.
Oh, Crystallize actually gets the kill onto Pasha. Rotation from Navi comes in as they bring Seneko. Finds the kill. Bottom lane. Ramses being gone upon, but he has the backup from Solo. He's man fighting up against General. Oh, Ramses will go down first. Ramses goes down. General as well with him. Navi may be able to make sure that this is a 2-for-1, but they haven't got the control for Solo. Solo just keeping this Doom at bay. Roger's scared. He just backs away from Solo. I mean, it is a...
Well, VP are stacking their HP for bottom, we do see. Ramses again getting done, but Roger taking a lot of damage here.
So is Ramses. Ramses in trouble. Solo's going to be there to back him up. Can General finish it off? It can't quite. Roger trying for the chase down, but Solo's there with the body block. Ramses will be okay. Solo again. Just enough to save that Razor. Seneko is down here though. Ramses has to be... Oh, Ramses! He reveals himself there with a right click across the tree line and he gets zapped. He did not expect that one. I mean, he should have. That Shaman was ready to go. Seneko.
He was trying to bait them with the... He has 14 wand charges, so he's trying to bait them in more, but Seneko was just with the high damage ether shock too much or to expect.
Oh dear,
Ramses.
bit of a mess up from Ramses.
But good rotation here. He's trying to do a cheeky play coming out. Ramses is there too. There's a TP available for the Doom.
Do they have the damage in time?
They get the
oh, Solo. He's there. And he may just take the kill as well. He's not got the mana actually for the strike. Okay, Roger.
All right, Roger with a massive amount of space.
Yes, I mean, he draws the attention of 4 heroes and he gets the denied to the neutrals. He'll take that.
Tower was crushed to smithereens.
Solo would not mess up.
Top, Pasha. Getting chased out here. There's a Doom available.
They'll drop it. Denny with the wraparound has the Viper strike. Crystallize ready to join in the action. He'll take the kill. More money to the bank of the Morphling.
Getting those last hits on Morph early.
Yep.
Very important. Look at his net worth. 6,200, almost Lincoln's done too. No one getting isolated by General.
This would be the dream kill for General. I don't know if he's going to get it because backup is there. No one falling low. Lil leaving that Sora to the last possible moment, trying to get as many units as he can around him. And will save no one. They'll drag back General. Jackal's there for Seneko though. Navi do have their numbers as Roger comes through. Lil in the midst of the cogs at the moment, looking towards General. Ramses goes in with the plasma field, bringing General down low, does claim the clock kill. Can they get more? They've got the Thunder Strike onto Roger. I have the Storm Pop, but Ramses, he can't get up to the high ground. Seneco's there guarding it, and look who's turned up. Crystallized, he's here with the rotations, comes in onto Ramses, repels there from Pasha. Will it keep this man alive? The body blocks as well from Pasha, holding Crystallized at bay. Purification's there to top Ramses back up. Ramses, he may not be fine though. Dendi's there with the wrap, and they find the Viper Strike, but the GA comes out. Pasha doing his best to save his lineup. The Magical still bringing Ramses down low with the Corrosive, it's gone. Ramses is down. Navi find the kills that they were looking for, getting the action secured for Crystallized, taking down Ram. And this is the thing, of course, having the Medusa VP, they can play sort of the long game. They can get to this point where no one's massive. It's, you know, Navi, they do have ways of breaking the base for sure. But regardless of your lineup, it's never going to be easy or fun against a stacked Medusa. And no one, he's still on par to being that massive snaky beast.
Yeah. And now he's going to start on those Ancients. Will Navi contest, or will they just try to
There's
split up?
4 in the neighborhood.
There's 4 in the area, and Seneco's going for top tower. Look at this Shadow Shaman just constantly shoving in the waves, constantly going to threaten these tier 1s and tier 2s.
Some very smart,
yeah,
smart movements from Seneco.
You have to maximize, right? If it's like contesting the Ancients might be a bit too hard, you have to get something else out of it in the meantime. So you see Crystallized is now doing Ancients, Dendi's farming mid, and the other guys are kind of just staying in the area in case something does happen. But it's keeping all of VP as a unit. Look, there's 4 of VP heroes standing around those Ancients to make sure that no one gets them.
And now Navi are moving in. There's still some of the Ancients left. No one and Lil hiding the tree line. Look at the Viper Strike down onto Lil. Purification comes through, bringing Dendi down low. They put the GA as well. Dendi forces himself away. No one popping the Stone Gaze. Navi keeping themselves at bay. Looking to re-initiate if they can.
Solo's dead. Like, that's the big gain there.
And look at this. Crystallized becomes the Omni Knight. She can't pick him. More from
needs bandages.
And they will take some of these bigger Ancients off the back of this as well. As you say, this is just Navi.
Yeah, they're really playing incredibly well this game, so they're moving on point. He's literally just farming lanes, dude. Down top, General does
He's opening up. But Dendi gets clips back because he got the damage in time. He does. They do get the kill onto Lil. General trying to run. Kinetic field's down. Thunder Strike as well, Solo.
Look at Seneko bottom.
Yeah, he's on the tier 3s. They've got to TP people back, but Crystallized is there. You have to cancel that TP. Solo knows he can't go in, otherwise he'll get blown up straight away by this Morphling. 90 minutes in, Navi doing a lot of damage. Seneca's falling low. He's manning up. He looks for the shackles. He actually finds it, but there's no way he survives that one. No one will clean him up. It's a lot of damage done to this tier 3 tower, though. This Shaman
Dude, he's putting in
getting
so much.
away with absolutely everything. They say you want to push in mid, we'll head down bottom. We've got the Shaman wards back online. They'll go in, take the creep wave.
And look at them, they're running in.
They've got to run back. I mean, Seneco's almost certainly dead here. He's going to try for the TP out, and in fact, he may just make it. Solo doesn't have the vision, he's gone. They get the tier 3 tower.
Solo used glimpse on the Morphlings Lincolns too, so
oh, and Navi lose absolutely.
15 actually. Lots of deeps.
Mid lane, Seneko. I'm sure he needs help. He's not going to get it. He tries his best for a cute little play. I mean, Dendi is around. He's eyeing this.
Talk about a lot. He's the plus 800 mana, a lot more durable. Gets spotted up by the rocket. Navi might position themselves maybe for a Roche. Try to get a pick off with that first. Get some good vision so they can start it out. And yep, that looks like that's their option. But VP is watching this. They do have a ward there. And they contest this. Not going to be easy with those fresh BKBs on the Morphin Viper.
Hook shot straight in onto backlines. He looked towards Pasha. Static Storm's down. The cogs sort of splitting VP up, making it hard for Solo to get involved. He's already popped down the Static Storm, but BKB's there from Crystallized. Crystallized is fine. The Doom's down onto no one. He's still at full health, though. They can't kill this Medusa. General is going to get taken down there by Ramses. Now the ult comes out. They'll back up, trying to kite no one. But overall, VP, they're certainly taking control of this team fight. Seneko will get chased down. They've got the glimpse back, of course. Solo's there with the catch onto Dendi. And VP find 3 heroes. Navi denied their Roshan. Pasha does indeed end up going down on that bottom lane as Crystallize was pushing in, and he comes in alone, gets blown up.
So they doomed no one there.
They did. They dropped it on the Deucer.
Everything on him, and he was just perfectly fine. I mean, they also have ridiculous sustain coming out from VP. If there was like a healing meter, but now the Medusa has overtaken that Morphling in net worth.
And it's not the quickest rush, so Navi do have a chance to get back in there. It's going to be close.
Barracks are in danger.
Can they get close enough? They'll go, General. He's in with a hook shot. Can he go for some sort of a steal? He's falling low. No one will claim the kill. And it looks like at the end of the day, there'll be a Roger trying to go. Oh, he gets it, Roger! He's in and he's out! He snatches the Aegis, gets himself away. And bottom lane, range racks are down. Crystallize finds the split push. They are looking to try and control him. He's got the BKB, no TP for 20 seconds. Oh, it was the courier that was just sitting outside of the base. Crystallize, turn, solo, getting blown up. There's the combo. Loads of heroes looking for this man, but BKB's there. He'll continue to walk. 10 seconds until TP, and he's got backup. Roger and Dendy, they're ready to come for Rogers. Oh, he's got to get out of that one. He's going to be chased by Ramses. Roger with the scorched earth. He's going to be fine. Does still have that stolen Aegis that he was able to grab there with that blink into the pit and the 4-star, you know, just drifting it out of there.
That
in
was
pure style.
Beautiful, because then Crystallized bottom as well claimed the range rack. So during that, they split their resources up very nicely on the side of Navi.
They just bring the chaos, and it's working.
Yeah.
I mean, because as you say, you know, VP with that fight where they take 3 heroes, they get into the pit, they do get the Roshan kill. If they were able to get the Aegis, they could have looked to try and start going for these tier 2s themselves. Maybe you know, at least the tier 1 down bottom, but denying that Aegis from themselves and getting it onto your own lineup it's a huge play for Navi.
Definitely.
Oh. Alright, General though, he does indeed, he finds the catch, Doom's there straight away onto Pasha, they're trying to bring him away, but the chase down's there from Roger and General, they crouch him out, bring him down, they'll also get the touch onto Ramses, quick blast from Crystallize takes him, no one comes, oh this DD, the DD, all the damage, they've got to run, they've got to hide, Navi have lost 2, maybe even more, no one chases down, they're way far away on Crystallize, but Navi did lose 3 there. That double damage rune doing a heck of a lot there for VP.
Base DD rune.
Oh. I mean, they still lost 3 heroes themselves, but no one knows. Anytime he's able to turn up like... Roshan General's got his eyes on it. Yeah, the dream thing would to be once again draw VP to the pit, have Seneko go in the side with his wards.
Yep.
But VP doing everything in their power to make sure that sort of play isn't possible again. They're actually hunting for Seneko here. They'll drop the scam. They know he's around, but he's already out. Seneko TPing out just in time.
Space for the Roche. Navi's in the pit.
They'll have no trouble cleaning this one up. VP, they are starting to head over. I don't know if they can do anything in time. They have very, very low sort of initiation potential. They drop a static storm at the mouth of the pit. Navi are more than fine to just keep to the side of it all. No one going into the center of it all, trying to kick things off. Pops the stone gaze. Navi just keeping their distance. Oh, that dude, Roger! He gets the Omni Knight. Pasha has to back off. Shiva's guard popped as well. Roger's in trouble though. The chase is there from Ramses and no one. They have claimed the second. Now Crystallize trying to go to work. Pops the BKB, trying to bring down this Medusa, but he can't do it. He's too big, this Medusa, and with the backup of Pasha can now re-engage after Doom's worn off. Navi is starting to lose hero after hero, and they're going to lose potentially Dendry as well. He forces up to the high ground. No one trying to chase. Oh, he gets the Scud. No, he doesn't. Well, that Ghost Scepter may have just saved Dendy's life. No, it looks like the snake is too fast. Medusa continues to chase. He's got the cheese, and that will put no one off in chasing. Still. Losing 3 heroes like that, Crystallized Candy does up to do so. I mean, with the way these build, it's sort of more this utility vibe. Up top, Crystallized again looking for the damage. It's hard for him to do so. It's not an easy kill. He does still get it. Now they're coming in, trying to chase him. Oh, they do. Ramses Hex, setting up for the chase down. He's already up in strength though, and back to the shrine. Navi's there with the TPs in. Roger, jumping forward. Again, throwing down the Doom on the Medusa. It's not really going to do anything. I guess it puts VP off from trying to find a fight, but it's not really going to set yourself up unless they find the hookshot like General just does. Catches Lil on the back of the retreat. He's able to force up, but that does not mean he's getting out.
Seneco's trying for the red, but he gets spotted. Will he survive? He'll be okay.
mean, he got a decent amount of damage done to the tower with those wards.
Top tower.
They got top tower.
Yeah.
Double catapults do take that one out.
All right. Navi teams to make these sort of plays. And
Significant.
I mean, he's taking it quickly.
Navi does seem like they know this is up.
Oh my goodness, Roger, he's in. He's around the outside of it all. We've seen him do something big before. Can he do it again? That's the question. Crystallize does indeed take down Solo. There's the jump. Roger goes in. Does he manage to grab him? He doesn't by the looks of it. They picked up everything. Crystallize indeed trying for the split. He's trying to fight up against Battle Protection. The creeps now moving in. We'll take it off, but VP, they're back in time for the defense. Mid lane, no tier 3's gone. Seneko gets the playoff. He's desperately trying to take this, and with the shackles, the wards continue to do quite a bit to these racks. It's not enough though. Crystallize looks for Pasha, but the Glimmer Cape allowing Pasha to get away. VP now trying to chase down Ramses, shoves himself forward with the Hurricane Pike. Crystallize should be fine. A quick stunt, puts Ramses up. And look at that bot up top. He knows he can waltz in, and with more than enough right click, take down those racks with no trouble at all.
Waltz is definitely the right word now. Just sitting at 320 movement speed on Morph whenever he puts his boots in his backpack.
It's a little bit of a slow dancer.
Yeah. But surely losing all their buildings. Crystallize takes out top, double waves away.
The mega creeps looking to be inevitable. Just this mid lane left. I mean, maybe we're gonna need more rapiers. I think. No one. You may need the second one. We need everything in terms of damage. They need to be able to punish Navi at any sort of misplay that they make. Having fun with the Lotus Orb, as it were. 32k lead for Navi. 35 to 30 in favor of VP, but the
They're
net worth,
staying.
the damage, it's absolutely all going Navi's way.
Yeah.
Navi looking to push this series to game 3 in quite a spectacular fashion. This has been a brilliant start to the day.
And they're staying right at the face of VP's base, so VP can't really run out and go farming it.
Trying to come out. The Hex, but these mass forces taking him apart, making it hard. Dendy, oh, he jumps in, but he gets Hexed immediately. Dendy's gone. Dendy's down for 100. VP, they would love to try and find something more of this. They've got their eyes on to Crystallize. Crystallize wait for him and away. Force forward from Ramses, trying to chase, turn towards the easier target. Takes the kill onto Roger, but Ramses is solo. Crystallize comes straight back in, gets the kill. Buyback from Roger. Navi wanting to throw as much as they can in here. They've dropped the walls down. They've claimed the melee racks in the middle lane. Only the range racks remain standing for VP. So sure, Navi, they lose a couple of heroes, but they get Ramses and they're getting these racks.
Yeah.
I don't think Dendy's too worried about going down. Space defense mode.
Yep. Crystallize jumps in. He's looking for the racks. Oh.
That's an Aegis down. Can they kill him a second time now? That's the question. They don't have Ramses with a lockdown. Static Storm's there. They've got the control as well with the kinetic field. They'll get no one into the midst of it all. With these double rapiers, they're bringing them down low. Crystallize still alive for the time being. The Stonegaze is effective in wave forward. He wants to take the racks. He does get it, but he will almost certainly pay off his life. As he falls, so does Roger on the Doom. He's down for 110 seconds. But they do get the racks. So that's the third rapier. VP now have control of all 3 rapiers.
Yep.
It's turning into one of those games, ladies and gentlemen.
It is indeed. Ramses picks it up this time.
All right, coming out. Ramses ready to move up some base. Moving up onto him. Not enough damage. Ramses forces himself out. Good up by the Sorin. Come in. Cleaning out the creeps. Fortification will be popped by Navi, and at the least, as you say, they do manage to protect the buyback on Morphin. Crystallize does not need to buy back for this defense. They actually find the Hex onto Ramses. TP coming through as they bring no one in with the upgraded bots. Oh! That's going to be General down. He has to buy back. Seneko goes sceptering him, trying to back away. No one just heads forward, pushing Navi back. Can they really stop this push of the triple rapier effort that VP can put together? The GA comes through, but still, that's Undying down once. He has that Undying talent. He's going to be back for round 2. They've opened up onto Ramses. Ramses falling low. Can they finish off this race? They can. Raises down. Now Dendy turns towards Medusa, but the Stonegaze comes through. No one shot forward. He's been disarmed. Dendy, he got the Heaven's Halberd off in time, but it might not matter. Dendy and Seneko having to keep their distance. Mass buybacks coming out from VP, but this could be a dieback. They have the shackles. Crystallizes there with the damage. It's a dieback from Ramses. He's come straight back in and he's immediately out. The lockdown's there from the Shaman. The follow-through damage more than enough from the Morphling. And now they're without a Razor for 2 minutes nearly.
VP were trying to go all in there. They started hitting
really
the tier
were.
4s. They took out one of them.
Navi will hold.
That was a good play coming out from Crystallized too. He BKB'd instantly as he TP'd in, so the Disruptor ulti actually did not affect him. It could have been a bit of a problem, and we do see Solo now. I think with his first rapier of his entire career.
My waters rise.
What's he doing with the rapier?
He's got him.
He does
He
not
needs
have mana for
2175.
Yeah, he does not have mana for triple surf.
Does he have mangoes coming out on the courier or something? He needs something, but
Maybe he didn't do the maths.
maybe he'll drop 2 and then wait a second, then drop the 3rd.
I mean, I guess, yeah, it's still... He's got a decent amount of mana regen, hasn't he? Oh, actually, no, not
it's,
really.
it's pretty
6.
little. it's
not
pretty
great.
low.
Actually, yeah, starting to question how useful the... I mean, as you say, if they can hold it out and just going in quickly...
Double is insane amount of damage.
Oh,
But
absolutely. Absolutely.
VP smoked up. They're looking to try to catch him off guard here. Solo does have the Agnums, as we mentioned previously.
Oh, can he get the catch? Navi on the high ground. They've got the vision onto Roger. Glimpsing back in the field, but General's there immediately with a hook shot on the side of it. Repels down to Ramses.
Radiant's middle tower.
Doom's a
Doesn't
big
force them
target.
away. Look at this base though. Seneca's already gone in with the double. He's laid them down. There's
Oh
no
my God, look at the
fortification.
damage.
There's no fortification. He's going to be game over.
GG.
It's done. Navi push it to a game 3. Oh, he just walks in, drops the wards, and
Spike now, when he gets that heart online at around the same time as that level 20 reality rift talent, he can just grab Luna through that BKB and she just dies.
Potentially, sir.
All right, guys, it's pick time.
Navi down there.
Oh.
We're going to push him for advantage and try to take the rune, but now Navi actually gets thwarted away as well.
Lil gets the crush on Dendi. They got the shackles to hold back one of them. And I tell you what, that is going to save the day. Dendi may just survive here. He's got the siphon. Lil's coming in. He's got another crush. And he can't quite close the gap. Dendi will survive. And with that, they'll turn and look towards Lil. And not only will he survive, I think they're going to get the first blood here for sure. Seneko has the shackles, and I have to say that shackle from Seneko onto Luna, without a shadow of a doubt, being what saves.
I liked one of the big points I was talking about is the response to the Night Stalker. So VP drafted a pretty heavy push kind of lineup coming out. So versus Night Stalker, the idea of the hero is you want to, when the map gets split up, you want to be able to find these pickoffs with the hero. But if they're just grouping up and pushing, that kind of like ruins the idea of the hero in a way. And mid, oh my God, Roger's actually dead.
Yeah, you've got to respect this change stuff. They didn't mess it up the first time, VP, where both... It is a bit of a tricky one, but if no one comes forward, they've got a good chance. They've got the bugs out. I mean, they're going to have to dive, and they're not going to be allowed to. Mass TP's coming through. Wow. And will be cancelled as soon as they see the Navi back off.
Even Ramsey's TPing in there as the Luna. But yeah, both cancelled out. Level 1 TP's a dream.
Yeah, absolutely, just allowing to have those sort of pocket bait plays, but now they know that there won't be any TPs. With those 2 CPs already sort of made it out, no one could be in trouble. Gets a nice stun on Dendi, keeping Dendi back. Roger trying to dive, has to be careful at the tower as he himself gets brought down low. The wraparounds there from Pasha as he and Lil have come, turned up to town, look to block Dendi off with a beautiful sprout from Pasha. Dendi's caught it. It's going to try for an ancient deny. It's a hard one. And it'll be an unsuccessful one. Pasha gets the final touch. They take down Dendi down bottom. Ramses and Solo move in onto Seneko, who was given the lane after...
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top
Careful there,
tower
folks around there. He's
is
got
not
back
on
up.
top of things.
We'll TP in. VP trying to make the move onto Dendi. They found the first stun. Wards are down for Seneko.
Oh, they
destroyed.
Trying to push VP back as much as they can. General looking for the chase down. Lil comes in the midst of it all again. There's the silence into the shackles. They're holding Lil in place. They're bringing Lil down. The beam from Ramsey's not enough to get the kill onto Seneko. He'll be able to keep his distance as well. But Navi, they do still lose the tower. VP get the tower, cost them the life of Slav.
They had to use Serpent Wards too, which actually didn't really claim anything. But now they can't use that to actually pressure a tower for themselves, like either the mid or right 6. Plus Edict and Luna, they give so much damage, physical damage. Seneko finds Solo.
He does, he finds the grab. Pasha will come in, trying to back up the Wyvern. Ramses is there with the Eclipse. He's broken through the Shaman. Solo actually going to be able to keep himself alive as well with the Cold Embrace. For now, Roger will still try and chase, but Ramses is there. Pushes Roger away.
Comes in from the back.
Solo should go down for sure, and the General will finally pick up the kill in return. He's looking for more. He's got his eyes on Pasha. Pasha going for the TP, but oh! The Siphon and the Crypt Swarm from Dendi. It's enough. Navi will get the favorable trade there. 2 for 1 with those rotations. Yes, Eli's also on the hunt. Find that Siege Creep moved themselves onto it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It should be a freebie. Not even needing the Serpent Wars for this one.
Yeah.
Bottom lane, Ramses going to go in onto the Luna. They've got the silence. Ramses trying to turn and fight back. He knows that there's no escape. He's very far out, very alone. He'll get taken down. He's still trying to fight though. Get some sort of a trade. They've got their eyes on Roger. Roger trying to flap himself over the high ground. He will not make it. Crystallize actually catches out no one on the side of him with the Phantasm. Pulls him apart. Lil trying to fight this. You can't afford to do so. The Winter's Gust coming out on the wrong target. It's a double. It's a triple kill for Crystallize. He just gets it handed to himself there. Sure, I mean the
Initiator like a Slardar. Once you have the urn charges, you just throw the urn from him from a distance.
yeah. Also makes the life of the Nature's Prophet even harder when
Yeah.
he tries to go for that split. Into the pit they go. They'll pop the CK out and the Serpent Ward's down for this one. They're looking for even the Exorcism. Navi, they want to take this as quick as they can. 3 ornaments down,
This is huge for Navi though.
and it's an easy roach with 3 ults. I'd certainly hope so.
Wow. BP is under the gun here. They kind of have to stick together now versus this Navi lineup. And the warding game from Navi has been very good so far. And Chaos Knight.
Crystallize. Got an Invis rune. On his own, without the ult, it's going to be... You can't really go for that sort of solo play.
They need at least
With a +1, he can definitely attempt it.
going in though.
He's trying it. I mean, it's a little ambitious just on his own. He does have the backup inbound. Cold Embrace on Ramses, trying to buy him some time. Crystallize still trying to go for this. He riffs him in, but now he's been caught out by the crush. And he may go down one shot. He gets the stun off in time. We'll find Lil before Lil can get any sort of follow through. And Crystallize does survive this. They've lost General. Navi still trying to fight. They've got their eyes onto Solo. No one's on the high ground. Holding them back. Pasha there as well with the Sprout and Orchid, but Crystallize is there with the Rift once again. And it pays off. I mean, it looked a little risky for Navi, Crystallize opening up like that, but it pays off at the end of the day.
Yeah.
BP just couldn't quite kill this CK with the Armlet and the Echo. He's too tanky apparently.
I mean, Crystallize is playing so well this year.
Yeah.
The last game he... Uh-oh. BP.
Oh, they're without their 2 supports. They're left behind on the side. The Winters get us down. More than just a bit of a slowdown for Roger, as Roger will survive. No one looks for the stun. Is he going to find it? They do get the silence onto the Weaver. Can they bring General down in time? They can't. He gets the chance for the time-lapse. Eclipse does come through, though, and it's doing a hell of a lot. Ramses claims the life of General. Was able to pop the H's of Crystallize, but Crystallize, he's ready to go to work. The Cold Embrace saves there, though, for Solo. He can't finish off Ramses. Crystallize, he's surrounded by 4. They'll take his Aegis, and they'll take his life as well. No one has the bug on him. They get it off in time. No one stays alive. And Navi losing a very painful team fight for themselves there. Beautiful end. Team back to their own respective halves of the map. 4K lead for VP with those towers they were just able to take, getting a lot done, and now smoking up. They're looking to get more done. Straight away.
Eyes on Crystallize.
Who can they open up onto? There's the crush immediately. Hex comes out. Seneca trying to do his best to save the man, but Crystallize falling low and falling down. 55 seconds, no CK. She said the problem that was mentioned, not having that sort of a save. Then he's trying to come in with General, look for some sort of return kill, and will claim Solo's life. Won't get anything more though. They look a little timid, a little scared to do so. Ramses comes across from the high ground. They've got eyes on Roger, bringing him down, but he's a little too speedy. They can't control him. But this is indeed the problem for them. If that jump is there onto the CK, it's very hard for them to keep Crystallize alive.
Yeah. And now they turn it into a tier 2 push bottom. They got the tier 2 mid. So quite a few sequence of events.
Dire's bottom tower is in turmoil.
Incredibly fast put with the smoke play. Crystallize does have Phantasm at the ready.
They're pinging exactly where Navi is. They're trying to make a go here.
Oh, here we have it. Seneca gets the Hex off, but the slow's already there. 4-man silence from Dendi. And it will be just leaving Seneca behind as he tanks the gank. The rest of the team looking to get up. Crystallize will make it, Lil.
Just stop.
I was hoping that crush would have been in range, but not quite there with that. As quickly as Navi were able to take it the first time round, VP just as quickly will be able to do it here second time.
Yeah, and this one's got the cheese, and they've got a very nice illusion rune for that Luna right now. And their lanes are all in great position, so they can turn this directly into a push. And oh my god, they find Roger.
Oh, straight up. The bash as well from Lil. They'll have a silence from Dendy trying to buy him time. The stun connects from no one. Ramses with the wraparound. He should have more than enough damage. One more touch will do it. Solo to be the one to claim the kill, and now with an 8k gold lead. VP getting some serious momentum. Crystallize indeed caught outside the base, trying to keep himself alive with a lifesteal of the Rift, but it's not going to work. That's CK down for a minute. He does have buyback. And he may need you. VP, they push incredibly fast with the Lesh and the Luna.
I think he's going to have to, yeah. If this tier 3 tower drops, it's going to be really hard for Navi to defend. Waves do to the base.
And you know, off the back of the fights, and so just look at the level difference between Ramses and Crystallize. Level 20 on the Luna, level 16 on the CK.
Yeah.
He's falling so far behind in experience.
He was 6-0 with 120 last hits on Crystallize. Now he's 6-3 with 154. The momentum has really swung into the favor of VP.
Very nice coordination and team play from VP, which is absolutely necessary in this matchup with the lineup they have. They're here to take those objectives early on. 29 minutes, they're coming up to the 30-minute mark. They're definitely going to be happy with what they've achieved so far this game. All tier 2s down. They've just not found the opportunity to fight with them.
General bottom, cautious looking for a solo kill.
Oh, they've got eyes up to Roger. Dominating! Roger is gone. At the same time, Pasha, with the Orchid play, the right click that this man can offer. Getting the pick-off after pick-off. Navi, they are hemorrhaging kills over the last 10 minutes. It's 22 to 14, 15k gold lead for VP. And that's still, as I say, with it, they haven't broken the base yet. Once they take these easy T3s, they're going to be even further ahead.
Yeah, no glyph available. And now it's actually double siege wave as well, so they've got that extra power.
Oh no, Crystallize, he comes forward and instantly gets stunned and silenced. He's gone! He doesn't have buyback! Crystallize, after such a brilliant game 2, he's struggled here in game 3 multiple times. The CK just gets taken out of the fights. General time lapses into a stun. It's all falling apart. This top Rax is gone. GG is called. Navi just crumbled in game 3 as VP, they had enough. They turned it up. They picked the pushers. They had this Luna. They had this Nature's Prophet lineup. The start didn't look too bad for Navi.